Good news, bad news, bad news, good news. The Big Woody is sold out. Yeah, I know. But listen, it's all for charity. It's for the Amos House, and it's for a great cause, and it's wonderful. So big thanks to Durfee Hardware, our sponsor this year, Route 6 Auto Mall, Golfers Warehouse, Cool Air Creations, Trader Joe's, Duncan, and the Country Club of New Bedford, who are hosting us this year. Big thanks to everybody, and I'm sorry if you missed out on that. Now, I don't know this as fact, but if I was a lady that liked to gamble, I would place my bet on the fact that maybe, just maybe, Paul and Al might have a foursome up their sleeve that you might be able to win. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. I cannot confirm nor deny that fact.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com.
Now, your Storm Team 10 forecast.
Partly cloudy and very windy for the rest of this Monday. Temperatures in the low 60s away from the coast. Tomorrow is much cloudier, only peaks of sun and some isolated to spotty showers, only in the upper 50s. I'm Storm
More cutting-edge classics in 30 seconds on 88.1.
You know about courage? I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up.
There's an auto centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult.
Or have unfiled tax returns.
Better than anybody, because I raised him and I've watched him and I've, informed his growth. And so it seems to me, if we want to do, now, does that mean I'm going to be perfect? No, I'll screw up 16 different ways, just like my parents did, your parents did, right? So, but the person who is most invested, the best positioned to make those determinations for my son is me. And that's the way it goes. And so, and that may be a fundamental difference in you and I worldview, but I will tell you, I will fight you tooth and nail on that from a policy standpoint, I mean, literally. But I mean, if it comes down to ballot boxes or or politics, I will fight for that right all day long, because it's the least damaging. Not because it's the perfect. And when we look at the situation, like look at you brought up the Catholic Church, right, which is an abomination. What happened with those children? It's an absolute abomination. Why were those priests allowed to do that? Because they had a bureaucracy that allowed it to happen. They had parents who trusted them implicitly, who let these people have intimate contact and personal contact and get involved in the personal lives of their children. So now just do that with schools. It's the same thing. So maybe I'm overprotective, but I don't mind.
That's an excellent point you just made. That's an excellent point you just made. But also, just one more thing, and then I'll hang up, because I'm sure other people want to be involved in this conversation. But the other thing is this, Matt, and I'm not going to talk about you and your son, but parents in general. So you have a child. Your child's 5 years old. How do you know that child's not going to grow up and want to be somebody else? Well, that's my point, though. So would you, when and if a child would have parents of your mindset, when they grow up and they know how dead set against their parents were since day one, it just makes it that much more difficult for them to be themselves.
Listen, I mean,
who they are. And I think, and you don't, nobody knows, gay, lesbian, transgender, we were all brought into this world by heterosexual parents. Mm-hmm. And I think heterosexual parents, forget that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, and I don't know what that means.
That means that as much as you think you can protect your child and not let them go down a certain road, when they're very young, you don't know.
Well, no, see, I guess I'm just doing I'm having a day where my words are not getting through for whatever reason. I'm having a day.
No, Matt, listen.
Understand?
Matt,
I don't have.
Honestly, you and I are on total different opposites of the spectrum. Okay, I'm a Democrat, but I'm in the middle. I'm not a liberal, total liberal. I would love to see a candidate that has some Republican views, some conservativeness.
Sure.
But I also, when it comes to, human rights, personal rights, medical rights, that's important to me.
Well, no, I'm with you. I got to tell you, here's the thing. I don't know where you get the idea that if my son came to me one day and said, "Dad, I'm gay," that I would be like, "That's it. You're out of here."
He won't.
No.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is he may not want to because he knows.